What's going on, YouTube? We back again with another video. My little fan is breaking here. As y'all can see, we got zero insulation, so almost feels like I'm still outside minus the wind. But today we got another install video. First, before anything, come on, man, none of y'all have used my discount code. That's bullshit. Use my discount code Don Quattro at Open Throttle to get yourself some lights for either your Beamers or your Audis, and they got other mix and models too. Use the damn discount code so I could keep getting some stuff for the low. But these are, I've been using what, 3 weeks now. Lights still working great, so I just want to give them a quick shout out. Also, shout out to Carbon Imports, the only place that really sells good carbon fiber parts for S5s and Audis in general at this point, because nobody loves them anymore. But today's install is, as you can see, bavsound. Feel me? Read that. Underneath woofer, my thing gonna be thumping. So besides cars, one of my biggest things, no, I ain't no music producer or nothing, but I really like music. I feel like music is like a good gate. I don't know. If feel like, for me, music, depending how I'm feeling, it's like a gateway. If that makes any sense. You get that if you're feeling happy, play some happy music that make you even happier, that matches your mood. You're feeling down, music for that. Whatever you're feeling, I feel like music is just a very important thing in life, especially in my life. And I like my shits to thump. I don't like aftermarket big subwoofers, even though yes, that's how you get the maximum thumpage out your car, but I don't like the big boxes, how it looks and all of this stuff. So bavsound has been on my radar for years, even before I owned my BMW. And now on Black Friday they had a huge sale on their subwoofer, so I decided to pull the trigger. Sorry babe, I paid for it already. But yeah, this is something that I've always really wanted. And when I saw I saved almost $200 on the original price, which for this it's a pretty good deal. So bavsound, if you're watching this, send your boy the rest of the kit. I need the door speakers, the top speakers. I need all the speakers, Bav. I need all the speakers. But we starting off with this because people say this is a really good upgrade just if you just start with this. So here we got the sub. Already looked at it earlier, but the difference in look, my mans. The difference in looks, just in looks, you could tell this thing gonna thump. I was saying my legs better go like this while I'm driving. My legs better be squirming while I'm driving with the thumpage. We're gonna get out of here, because for those who do and don't know, this actually goes under the seat. So I already started putting my contraptions together. So this is a 50 mil Torx. So first I'm gonna be taking the bolts off the back of the seats, then push the seat forward, and then when I take the front ones off, the seat just tilts back, and then you should have more than enough room to get up in there. So I gotta get my stuff situated. Battery with light, because y'all be saying y'all can't see. This in. So now we got more light up in here, so we can see everything. So like I said, I'm going to start by moving the seat forward, remove the bolts from the back, and then we'll let the seat should naturally just float back after we take off the front ones. I don't want to mess up my mats, so let me take my mats out. Well, flip them. It's on the window, so I ain't scratching nothing. Now you can go forward. I hope it makes a big difference, because what I've been seeing and hearing, they say that just the sub alone makes a difference. see, we got enough light. That's enough light for me. All you gotta do is remove the bolt here and the bolt there, and then I'll go to the front. Right tube, like I said, I already took the back ones out. I don't know why the heck this front bolt looks so crusty. So we gotta clean that off. That one, and this one. You can't use power tools. I don't recommend it, because if you strip one of these dang bolts, your ass is having a very, very bad day, week, however long it takes you to fix the dang seat. So I'm just going to do the whole fashioned way and then just make my hands hurt. And just make sure if you put pressure down on the seat, it'll release some of the pressure, so you should be able to get it out faster and easier. Great time that if, I mean, it should be spotless under here, but if it's not, grab your vacuum and clean. Like I said, it's just to naturally just fall back like mine just did. So now you have these two screws here and those two back there. Those are also Torx, and I'm gonna see what size it is and I'll let you guys know. So these are T20s. Let's see if I can, probably those back ones, we're gonna need a little ratchet for those. I'll be so mad if I take this off, because I feel like the stock sounds pretty good, but good can always be better, I guess. That's why I bought this. Yeah, I need a little ratchet. So I got this little, let's see if y'all can see me, this little ratchet right here. It's hard to see what I can see because I don't have that much room, but hopefully y'all see what I'm seeing. This ratchet, if you work on your cars, even if you're like, oh, I never need one, buy one. Because this ratchet has helped me in so many jams that I've been in. I think I bought this on Amazon for like 15 bucks. And it just works with everything you put in it, and like I said, it just comes in handy a lot. Like right now. And now I would have been like, damn, what am I gonna do? Alright, so that's off. So we do have the stock sub in here. So now you have to get, there's more Allens in here. So I'll have to see. So is these, I think it's these silver ones right here. You can see one there, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. So I'm gonna take those out and I'll show you guys the sub once I get it out. Alright, YouTube, we got it out. That's the old one. And this is the Harman Kardon system. And this is the new bag. Like I said, you can already see like the difference in quality, which I was surprised to see the quality of this, because the Harman Kardon is such an expensive option when you put it in M3s, and you would think this is the one that came out of, and then something even better would be put in. But as you guys can see, the difference in quality for these two. Main reason why I went with BAV as well is because everything is plug and play. So this same connector that's here, it's here, it plugs and plays. The only difference is that I heard is that this, the OEM one, when you push in the connector, it clicks. This one is just by pressure, so as long as you push it in, it should be fine. So I'm just gonna put it in, plug it in, and then even before I put the screws, I'll turn on the radio to make sure that the thing is booming, you know, getting some. But it does say that it takes about a couple uses for you to get the maximum sound quality out of them. And I just so things I recommend, you could use the plastic. I just use this because I didn't have to do that much force. So when you take it out the speaker, especially me, since it's cold over here, the insulation was stuck. So I was like, did I take out the right screws? which they're these little silver ones. And like I said, so this is just gonna go in here like this. I'm gonna need 2 hands because you have to form the insulation around it, and then I also have to get the plug out and all that stuff. So I'll talk to y'all once I get it in place. So now she's in place. Like I said, you need 2 hands because you need to like move up the carpet so you can slide it into the spot that it's gonna go in. But now you just have to reuse the original hardware, original screw holes. I already plugged it in, as you can kind of see it. You can see the plug right there, so it's plugged in. Like I said, you just push it down. It doesn't make no clicking noise, but that's normal. Like I said, I'm gonna turn on the car quick, play something to see if I'm getting stuff out of here, and then I'll start buttoning this side up. Alright, so she is in. All the screws are in. Like I said, try to just use a regular hand tool. So I believe you just screw it into plastic, so you don't want to mess up the plastic. I already tested it. It turned on. Thing was thumping. So now I'm just gonna put back the cover that I just took over there to clean. I vacuumed down there. Perfect time to vacuum. Like I said, that's the good thing about the BAV, that everything goes back to its original place. So you get an OEM plus looking, well, OES look minus the feel, because this thing better be thumping. Let me put this cover back on, and then we'll start on the other side. Alright, tube, I'm finishing the last one. You can see it's in. Vacuum, just gotta put this cover back on. We'll make sure first that you got your rugs laid down how it's supposed to be. And when you're tightening back the silver screws, where the hell's my hand? Oh. So when you're tightening down the silver screws, make sure that you do it in a star pattern, because it does have a gasket under there, so you want it to sit down correctly. So just remember that, do that a star pattern. This doesn't really matter what pattern you do it in. I'm probably still gonna do it in a star pattern just for shits and giggles, but like I said, you shouldn't need it. Looks so cool. I wish bavsound would like make a new cover that would say like bavsound up top or something, so that people would know that. Even, I mean, the seat's always gonna cover it, but like me, I wasn't sure if mine had been replaced or not, so the only way was to take off the cover. So we would have like a nice little bavsound joint right there. So we'll see. Let me put this together so then we can start listening and see if this thing is thumping or not. Alright, YouTube, we got everything installed. Seats back in place. All the bolts are back on, so we're about to turn this thing on and see if we at Thumper Town or not. Oy. Open the door because we don't want to die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Alright, so since I'm not really copyrighted, I guess we can play any song in here. And people said it and I didn't believe it. They said since the bass is taking over more, and the speakers don't have to rely on it as much, since the subwoofer is upgraded, even the surround the car sounds better, which is fire. I gotta play this genre right here. I need to do a video with this song. Like I said, it sounds good now, but like I said, they said that it takes about 12 hours of usage for the actual speaker to, so it takes about 12 hours for the actual speaker to like break in.
big house, I can really be bragging. 100,000.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's jump. Pump it. Low key. I've been keeping it classy. Could be really out here doing them nasty. Niggas couldn't even see me in last year. Just started at them niggas in last year. I ain't even tried to when I passed and giving looks. I contribute to fashion. Drop a song. I be giving them caps. Done alone, not your regular rap. Brand new car is noisy. Come through and it's roaring. You ain't gotta worry. Don't care about your boyfriend. See me and get nervous. I damn near did it perfect. Work hard and determined. This thing is thumping, thumping.
None of you guys can flash me.
Woo!
Alright, tube. That's it. Cleaned up already. Car's locked. This is the time of year where it's tender time of year. Both cars are on battery tenders. But yeah, install was smooth, easy. Like I said, even it says it here too. Never mind, this is just some more lights. I'll do the oil change on the Audi. Even says it on here. Line 2, y'all can see it. It is critical importance to allow both subwoofers a real world 12 hours of listening to break them in and perform as engineered. Output is slightly reduced since the break-in period is until the break-in period is complete. Seriously. So, like I said, it sounds. I feel like saying day and night is a little bit. Oops. Saying that is day and night difference, it's a little bit over exaggerating. I would say it's at least you could feel and hear at least a 75% difference. I know if I were to do all the speakers around the whole car, that's where you will get the rest of the difference. But for just being a subwoofer, it thumps a lot harder. You can feel it in your butt, you can feel it in your legs. And like I said, I feel like the speakers sound a tad bit better and a little bit more clear now. This could be a placebo effect. I've heard a couple people say the same thing. It could be just because I heard them say it, now I think it's real. And honestly, I do think there is a difference. But yeah, I tested it out. I ended up I cleaned the interior on both cars. And I wish I could wash them, but it's raining outside and it's cold, and I don't feel like moving all this stuff to then bring the cars in. I gotta unreel. If I had like a hose reel, I just had to flip a switch, turn things on, blah blah blah. Cool, but the amount of stuff I gotta plug in and stuff to wash the cars is just too much work. And my father-in-law is still using that machine, so sometimes we do get sawdust in here. Once he finishes cutting all this stuff, then I have to pull the cars out, wash the floors pretty good, and then I'll wash both cars, bring them in, and then that's that. But that won't be for a little while. But yeah, if you're looking for a slight upgrade, not even a good upgrade for your speakers for your car, definitely try bavsound. Like I said, bavsound. If y'all listening to this, send me the rest of the speakers so I can make another install video. We could get it popping. But yeah, I got the tender on the floor. I wish I was trying to put it up there and have it just dangle, but I would have needed an extension cord. This one's perfect because the car is on this side. So that one's like legit perfect for this one. I wish the battery was on the other side on this one, but unfortunately it's not. I was gonna think doing a trunk one, but no, that's too much work. But right there, it should be fine. It has a fuse, and then also has, I plugged it into my Husky box, but that has a trip breaker in it too. So if anything, we should be fine. But yeah, actually, I just got this car back yesterday. I was having, for some reason, when I would turn it on, I was smelling gas inside. And shout out to Sherlin, Jam Alive. If you're in Connecticut, you need any work to any cars. It could be from a Pinto to a LaFerrari. He works on everything. And he's very, very good. He treats your cars like his own. He went through the car, plugged in the computer, went through the whole car. checked every module, make sure everything's reading right, everything's running right. The car wasn't running different or anything. We just were concerned with the gas smell. He checked the injectors, checked the evap, checked all the lines for the evap. Nothing was cracked, nothing was out of whack. Like I said, I couldn't figure it out either. It was just those 2 days that I took it, that I drove it, and when I was turning it on in the morning when it was really, really cold, you'd smell it, but the smell would go away like that. It's not like it constantly stayed in there. And so yeah, I texted him. He's like, yeah, just bring it in. Well, I'll take a look at it. He had it for like a week and a half. I was impressed because the car would have been doing the same thing that it was doing over there. Would have been doing the same thing here, which was just sitting. But yeah, I'm glad he didn't find nothing, but I'm glad he checked over. He checked the transmission bushings, the engine mounts, everything. Checked the car up, checked everything. He said everything looks good. And he said the gas thing, it's weird. He said if we have a light come on or something, and if it was doing it constantly, it only did it those 2 days where it was very, very cold the next day. So I'm thinking it's just a regular evap. And then the crazy thing is that when I dropped that one off, I started driving this one the next day, and I had the same smell. So I was like, ain't no way that it's a coincidence. This one, yeah, this one, it was just the only difference that this one would do it like I would turn it on in the morning, let it warm up, and then I'll start, when I get in the car after it's been warmed up, I smell it a little. But this one was like, all right, put it in first gear, get out the driveway, 2 houses down, I smelled the same smell as this one, which was gas. But it dissipates. And I was like, ain't no way that it was around the same temperatures. So I'm just like, it has to be something with the evap, something weird. But like I said, just for the peace of mind, I had him just check it. He went through the whole car, everything's good. We set a game plan for, let's see how my pockets look for next spring. So we could do a couple maintenances like the coolant flush, brake flush. Actually, both cars need it at the same time. Coolant flush, brake flush. This one's gonna get I want to do the Muscleman cooler and the thermostat. So we're gonna do that on this, and I want to switch up the look on this car next spring. So you guys comment down below and let me know. So it's either the cheaper route would just be getting these wheels polished, which I think would look pretty cool. Get these wheels polished, or my friend Carlos is selling me his 437Ms, or keep, because I've always wanted a set of satin black wheels. So it'd be keeping these, or the other option would be keep these the same way, take his 437Ms and get those polished. But the thing is that with those, I'd have to also get tires. So it's a dilemma. I really, really love 437Ms. People are like, oh, your car's not a comp because it has 437Ms. I don't give a fuck. I really, really like 437Ms. I don't really have the budget to buy. I don't really have the budget to buy a set of brand new wheels right now. So, like I said, those are, let me unplug this stuff. Those are my options as of now, to just get one of these two polished. So we're gonna do caliper color changes and one of either the 437Ms polished or get these polished. But like I said, the only reason why I don't want to get these polished is because I like how it looks in satin black. So if I ever want to go to satin black, I'll have these. Yes, I can put the 437s to satin black, but I don't really like how, I wish those 437s were like the regular ones that are black and silver, but those, whoever had them before him spray painted them black. So I had to decide what I'm gonna do. So those have to get painted regardlessly. So comment down below what you think. If I should just get these polished, or keep them and do the 437Ms polished, or put these polished and paint this 437Ms a different color. So, but yeah, that should be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Turning off all these lights. Motherfuckers got light bills now, so we can't be out here leaving lights on. But like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Next video, I'm not sure what it's gonna be, so I'll just catch y'all on the next video. Peace.